Alright, so as you can see, I cannot back squat and I cannot deadlift again. Because I tried back squatting up to half of my max. I put the weight on my back, it felt stupidly light, but it sent my lower back to the point where it's hard to walk, it's hard to move. And a month ago, I tried deadlifting, even lightweight. It felt light, but it sent my lower back. So, but I could front squat. I was able to front squat after the back squatting half my max, destroying my lower back. I was able to front squat no pain. So, would the next move be to take steroids? So, do I cash in my Natty card finally? Do I take steroids? The answer is no. Do you know why? If I were to take steroids, it would be to maximize my strength in all aspects. It would be to deadlift 1,000 and more on steroids. If I were to take steroids, I would like to deadlift 1,000 and more, maybe give 1,100 a crack. Do you know why I say that? Because when I was natural, I was deadlifting 750 for 2 reps, conventional and beltless. I was practically at 800 naturally. And I was close. And I was close, if not for getting hurt. I could have gotten maybe even 900-pound raw deadlift naturally, conventional. And then, if I were to take steroids, it would be to maximize my deadlift strength and my back squat. I was doing 500 for near 10 reps naturally, without wraps, and I got my squat to over 600 naturally, back squat. And if I were to take steroids, I would want to get my back squat to 800, maybe 900, depending on how much weight and muscle I gain. And get my deadlift to, I want maybe go for Benny's deadlift record. I mean, conventional deadlift record. If I can't at least get the highest powerlifting deadlift or deadlift at 1100. But because I can't deadlift or back squat, there's no point to take steroids. Because if I took steroids, you know what lifts would go up? The lifts I can do. I would get my bench press up. Maybe bench 500 for reps since I got up to a 450 bench naturally. Maybe even bench into 600s on steroids. Maybe get to the 600s for the bench press. I mean, given I gain muscle, I bulk up. Because I was very close to 500-pound natural bench. I was gonna bench press 500 naturally. On steroids, that would probably be like 500 for reps naturally, maybe even 10 reps. Just an arbitrary number out there. Maybe get like 600 bench on steroids, or 600, 650, 635, maybe 675. Get my OHP to, I did 315 seated OHP naturally, 275 standing OHP naturally, 225 for reps. On steroids, I'd get to 315 for reps standing OHP, maybe at most 405 standing OHP, or 405 for a few reps seated OHP. Now on steroids, I could still front squat, so I got my front squat to 515 naturally, 515 pounds naturally in sleeves. Then recently I did 455 post injuries in sleeves on the front squat. If I were on steroids, that means get my front squat to 600, maybe even 700, given I bulk. But what's the point of getting my front squat that high on steroids? What's the point of getting a 600 and 700-pound front squat on steroids if I know I can do it if I could do steroids? I know I could get those numbers. And I'm pretty satisfied with a 405, 500 natural front squat, given I'm healthy and I look better. And what would be the point of a 600-pound, 6 something pound bench press on steroids if I know I could achieve that? And especially hitting those two numbers without getting my back squat to 800, 900 without getting that elusive 1,000 pound deadlift and be one of the strongest deadlifters on the planet on steroids. If I can't back squat and deadlift, then it's a waste of steroids, because once I take steroids, I'll have to take them forever, and I'll never go back to being natural. And it's a waste of using it if I can't use it to really reach my full potential. And my full potential includes the back squat and the deadlift, because that would be my reason to take them, to be strong at all exercises. But if I can't back squat and then I can't deadlift, what would be the point? For a bench press, for a front squat, for a weighted chin up, numbers I already hit well naturally, and numbers I know I could improve it if I take steroids. But what would be the point? It's just proving myself right for I guess more muscle, but not really seeing what I could do. Because me, steroids is just a big what if. If I were to take them, what would my deadlift be? What would my back squat be? We know I could hit all the other numbers, and it will just damage my health and cost a lot of money for what? For not for exercises I'll never be able to do again. So yeah, so I pretty much, if I were to take steroids, it's just a waste now. It would be a waste of steroid use, knowing that I can never reach my potential again, knowing that I can never do the exercises that this steroid potential would make me one of the best at. And I would say, okay, maybe I could take steroids and be a bodybuilder, but that's not what I care about. I care about strength. I care about being as strong as humanly possible. Yeah, I'll have a better physique. Yeah, I'll be strong at the bench press. I'll be strong at calisthenics. I'll be strong at front squat. I'll have a great physique, maybe be an IFBB pro. But at what cost? I won't deadlift 1,000. I won't know what my back squat will be. So there's no point. And I know I can hit my goals naturally. I've already hit my goals naturally. I've hit every goal I've set out to do. And it's just going to be a waste at this point, because, well, you get the picture. So I just can't deadlift and back squat again. I can front squat, do anything that will damage the spine, damage the lower back. Can't do anymore. Just work on my physique, maybe slowly lose weight, maintain as much strength as possible. And I guess my days are behind me. I'll get this back fixed. And once my back is completely fixed, I'm still not back squatting, still not deadlifting, because this is permanent damage. And there's no comeback. I just want to be able to walk. I want to be able to train forever. I could work around it. Front squats are better than nothing. I'll still have big quads. I'll still have big legs. I'll still be strong. I'll still bench some weight. I'll still be good at chin-ups. Maybe do one-arm pull-ups. And that's it. Maybe OHP if it doesn't bother my back.